Hey guys, welcome to a new video. Today I'm finally going to make another face tutorial video, but this one is going to be different. I'm going to show you step by step how I make a face from the start, and I'm going to give you some personal tips that are going to help you. So if you like my style, if you like my faces, this is going to help you a lot. So before I start, make sure to subscribe and turn on your notifications so you don't miss any of my videos, and let's just get into it. So first, let's pick a skin tone. And normally, I will recommend you to not use any of these. A huge tip, like the first tip probably, and the most important one, like get rid of any color palettes you have. You will only need this wheel. This is the only thing you need. So for this one, I'm probably going to make like this. Yeah, I think this skin tone is good. So what we are going to do first is pick the base of the makeup. So because if you put things like this on your face, it's gonna look weird. So first you have to pick the base. So my favorite ones are this one, which I can color the same as my skin tone. Probably this one, which is basically the same thing, and this one, which I can lower the opacity and maybe make it similar to the skin tone. I use like a green because it cancels like that purple shade it has. So for now, I'm just gonna use this one. And the next thing is that you're going to pick a highlighter. So my favorite one is this one. I usually make it a little bit warmer and lower, you know, the opacity so it doesn't look like a powder done a face. Let me make it a little bit less yellow. Yeah, I think this is the base. But yeah. Okay, so if you don't use this one, you can just go to the others section and pick this one. And this one you can color it the same as your skin tone. And wait, let me lower the opacity of this one. You can color it the same as your skin tone and maybe make it a little bit brighter. You can adjust, you can play with it, and it's going to work the same. So for mine, I'm just gonna use this one. So once you have the base, what you're gonna do is you're gonna start with the eyes. I mean, I always start with the eyes. So my favorite eyes are small eyes. I'm always going to use like small eyes like these ones, but it actually depends more on what you're doing, what theme you're doing, like what kind of face you're doing. Because if you're making like a cute face, for example, you're probably going for bigger eyes. As I explained, I use small eyes, but I think the best for that are the male eyes. So all of these eyes that you're seeing here are my favorite for female faces, like all of these. It doesn't really matter. For this one, I'm gonna use these ones because I really like the way that you can color this, and it's gonna have like a gradient, there. It gives like a little bit of realism. So you can color the left, the shading. Okay, this part is really important. The thing I do with this is that I lower the shading and make it darker. So as you can see, it looks kind of the same as the contour. So once you have, wait, let me finish coloring the eyes and lashes. It doesn't really matter. Like the lashes don't really matter that much unless you're going for like specific details, but it doesn't really matter. So once you have your eyes done, I would recommend you to go and get a nose. You need a nose. Before you put lips or eyebrows, you need a nose. So for the nose, you see that you have like the same problem as the eyes, that it is like pink. So you can adjust it, make it a little bit darker, and then you can make it like warmer. You can cancel the tone, like that pink or orange tone. And for this highlight here, I usually like to make it similar to the skin tone, so I usually go for like kind of yellow so it matches with the highlighter parts. So once you have your nose, you can finally go. So I usually like to pick lips before eyebrows. For the lips, you can pick any. These ones that you can color like two of them. Oh my god. For the lips, I think it's kind of like easy because for the lips I usually use my skin tone for both. Okay, so once you have your skin tone, you can play with this and you can make it like darker, so you have like a stronger lip line, or you can make it brighter so it's like more soft. But usually for the inner part you can make it a little bit like pink, and you can also do the same for the other part. So, and the reason I use my skin tone and not like just any color from this part, it's because I want to like keep it in the same like color scheme. So once you have your lips, I think you can move to eyebrows. And eyebrows are not really that important. And some people are gonna disagree with me, but I think it's fair because it depends on what you do. Example, if you're using a hair combo like this that you have like heavy bangs, and if you try to use like be much of a difference, it's more like, you know, so it doesn't really matter that much, but it depends on what you're doing. So I'm just gonna use this one and I will make it like the second one brighter, just because I don't know what else to do with that. Now that you have the base, like the basic things of your face, don't think that you're done, because you're not. You have other 4 details to put on your face. So first thing first, I usually like to put eyelashes. My favorite option for the eyelashes is the 8 one, and then I adjust it like 52, and I usually like that the eyelash goes like a little bit into the eye, so it gives like the illusion that the eye is smaller. So now that we have our eyelashes, I would like to use maybe some piercings. For these ones you can just like adjust the color, make it depending on what you're gonna do, you can change it. I'm just gonna use this. And you can also like turn off some piercings, so if you want to turn off these ones, you can just adjust the opacity. So now that we have our piercings, I would like to put like some freckles, and my favorite ones are the number 79, and I just make them black. And if you want, you can move like as the third detail, you can put the freckles, or you can also put it before the nose. Now that we have that, I would like to add this, and this is not gonna be like that. So I would like to, this one, move it before the nose. So now I can lower the opacity, maybe a 50% if you like it. Now that you have what you want, you can just add another detail, like another extra detail, maybe an eyeshadow with glitter. You can also add this kind of eyeshadows under the eyes that you can make your skin tone, make it like brighter. You can move it, you can play with that, or if not, you can uh, use some blush. And what I do for the blush, if it's a white one, you can make it like a little bit of pink, but like not this kind of pink. You can go to this side of the color palette and put it like slightly to the left, so it's not like a pink, like strong pink. It's more like similar to your skin tone, as I said before. And you can adjust it, you can like make it darker, you can make it a little bit more like yellowish, and so you can achieve this. If your blush is already like color, let's see this one, you can make it like darker, and you can turn off the opacity so it doesn't seem like too much for your face. And now that you have your face, you can go ahead and pick a hair combo. I'm just gonna pick one of my saved ones. So this is my final product. If you can see, the hair adds a lot of like personality, let's say. And now that we have that, I would like to go for a second one, and I will make this one faster, I would like to go for maybe a more grayish skin tone and make it darker. So let's make a face with this skin tone. And the first thing, of course, as we said before, we're going to use contour, and we can use like the highlighter. And for the highlighter, I usually do like the same thing. You see, it's not a powder than a face, it's just like a highlight. So now that we have our highlight, let's pick some eyes. I don't like, I love these ones. So for these ones, I just removed the whole eye shading because it has like a lot of things. It has pink, it has white, it has orange, so I just remove it. I usually change this tab when I'm done with the face. So next we're gonna pick a nose. I'm just going to use the same one I used before. So now you see that the pink is more prominent. You can go for like a blue and make it darker, and there you go. And for the highlighter, you can use the same thing I showed you. Now that we have that, we can go and pick some lips, and for the lips I will probably use these ones. And as I said before, you can go ahead, use your skin tone, make it lighter, pink. You see, I think I'm gonna stick to like this, and then I can make the piercings and maybe not the same, yeah, like this. So once I have this, I can now change the eyeliner and the lashes. Maybe the lashes a little bit darker. Yeah, perfect. The next thing for this one is going to be some eyeshadow, because I don't like that it looks like, I don't know, it just like looks like a sticker instead of some eyes. I usually like this one. This is a huge tip. If you're going to use this like an eyeshadow, like to make it look realistic, you have to use your skin tone, like the same as your skin tone. You can make it darker, you can make it lighter. It really depends on what you're doing. But example, for this part, I usually like to make it a little bit like this. So I think this is good. And now the next thing that we're gonna add is probably the same thing as I added before, the same freckles. I really like how the face like looks with, you know, some kind of texture. I'm going to put that before the nose, and now we can go and add more details. I'm not gonna add piercings now because I already have. For this one, I think I'm gonna add this detail, and I'm going to make it like this, and then I can use this, but it's gonna color like different, so you just have to, if some details, okay, if you use a detail and the detail colors different, you can just go with your color wheel and you can adjust it to look to make it look similar. So the next thing I'm going to add is another eyeshadow, or maybe this detail too. Let me put on, okay, let me put it before the nose, and then I can turn it off a little bit like this, and I can mute the yellow, this blue, and let me put on the eyelashes. Oh wait, I kind of forgot. Okay, I forgot the eyebrows. Yeah, I'm gonna use these ones, and this is gonna be my second face. Okay, I saved it twice. Wait, okay, there you go. And this is what the final result looks like. You see the difference that the hair makes, as I explained before. So now let me know what you think about the faces I made. Let me know if the tips I gave you work for you. Let me know if I should like improve. I hope this video was helpful for you. I don't really share my tips, not because I don't want to, it's because it's kind of hard for me to like explain things. So I hope you understood the tips and the explanations I gave. I guess that's all for today. Thank you guys for watching and bye bye. See you next video.